Hey, look at that. You see him? Well, open your damn eyes then. It's the old-timey country down-home red state update podcast and them. Coming to you from Dunlap's grandmother's basement in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. And here they are, both of them.
No, see, these socks are clean.
No, ain't nothing in here clean.
These socks here are the ones you don't want to touch.
There's nothing in here. I don't want to touch it.
No, I got that backwards.
You said that was clean. It's got brown all over it in the bottom.
Yeah.
In black and brown color. That's dirty sock. That's how. No.
Smell this. Does this smell like refried beans?
If you get that in there, man, knock it. Just
you know when you open up a can of refried beans, and it's got that slick slime on the top, that bean slime. When you open up a can of refried beans, and let me tell you, it don't matter what brand of refried beans you're using. It could be Taco Bell brand. Do they still make Taco Bell brand refried beans?
I don't know what. No,
it could be old El Paso refried beans.
Refried beans.
It could be Conchita Surprise refried beans. It doesn't matter what brand.
All of it's, what'd you call it? It's
refried beans?
No, what did you say
bean
it
slime?
Was? It's all slimy to me. I like it just fine, but it looks slimy.
Oh, I love a big, piping hot, brown, steaming, bubbling up, maybe a little crisp on the edges pile of refried beans. Nothing says, boy, I'm getting a Mexican dinner like a pile of refried beans. But I don't like, if you make it at home, that bean slime on the top. So sometimes I glop that big cylinder of bean covered in bean slime into a sock, and I sieve the bean slime off of it.
What?
I just slough it off. We're using the sock.
You're pouring
the beans
in your sock. That don't make any damn sense.
Lots of famous chefs on the Food Network or down at Chili's have a kitchen sock, and they pour things into the sock, and they sieve through it. They slough it off. The kitchen sock is used to remove slime from all the big canned foods.
If it's a kitchen sock, it belongs in the kitchen, not down here, if that's what it is.
Sometimes I started out in the kitchen getting the slime off of it, and I get so hungry, I get a spoon, and I start eating these refried beans straight out of the sock. And I bring it down here to see what's on Netflix, or maybe see what's on the internet. Take a BuzzFeed quiz.
Right.
Eating refried bean, BuzzFeed quiz, slough sock.
All right. Just instead of eating refried beans next time, just see if you can clean up just a little bit, because I have to. If I'm going to do this, I'm going to have to come down here, and I ain't going to come down here on a regular basis. That's why I put myself through that every week. There's no reason to do that.
What I'm not sure about is whether this sock is coated in bean slime or just regular shit.
Just get it away from me either way. It don't matter what it is. It's dirty.
It don't matter if
you
it's
said
bean
it was clean and it's dirty.
Or shit. That to me, that's an alternative.
Why are you
Jackie,
saying
because
shit?
Bean slime equals shit is not
Why
true.
are you saying that? You wipe your damn rear end with a sock?
Have you never been a little intoxicated?
Oh hell, I
and
don't
you
want to hear.
Just got the spins?
If you throw it away years ago, if you was
that's true.
You
That's
throw it away
happened.
when you're done with it. If you
that's
was outside,
mistake I made.
You damn right you made a mistake if that's what that is. You pitiful.
And then it goes over here with the bean socks, and I
you
don't know
can
which
go.
is which.
It ain't even one flight of stairs. It's a basement stairs. There's two bathrooms up there. Your grandma's got two damn bathrooms. One she don't go in. It's almost as nasty as this. Why don't you go up there?
Let me tell you.
And use the bathroom and do your business with what you. It's the way you're supposed to.
I am not very much like Donald Trump, but I am like Donald Trump in that it is hard for me to climb a flight of stairs.
All right.
He won't climb a flight of stairs to talk to Kellyanne Conway.
I wouldn't either, but Anyway.
climb a flight of stairs to wipe my ass with a sock in the
All
bathroom.
right.
Really, if you're wiping your ass with a sock, do you really need to go to the bathroom? Because at that point, you're already sunk pretty low.
Just, if you was emergency and there wasn't no toilet paper around, and that's all you had to do, but you throw it away after. You don't bring it down here and lay it on the floor. If that's what that is, get it away. I don't want to be around any of that. It smells funny anyway. It don't smell like shit, what you said it was, but it smells funny.
That's probably the cum from the other socks.
Oh, shut the hell
Folks,
up.
welcome to the Red State Update podcast. A lot is happening in the world of politics, and we're glad you could join us for some insightful commentary and our hot takes. With me is my sidekick, Jackie Broles. He is a longtime Republican GOP stalwart. Republican to the bone, conservative.
Born and raised, always been a good Republican.
Hates Donald Trump.
I guess ain't good ones anymore. Used to be. I don't know
him.
where that. Of course, I hate him. He's crazy. He's a crazy, just a loudmouth Yankee. And I don't want. This is gonna be it, folks. This is one damn day, and he lied about 8 damn times. I can't keep up with it, and I don't know all. I hope they're back there trying to get into some signs to some Republican stuff that needs to get done. If he can tweet or twat or whatever twaddle he does, and then one hand and the other hand just slip it in there and let him sign it. Let him get rid of Obamacare, some of that stuff. That's good. But I can't. I need to turn the TV off. I don't want to see any of it because none of it makes any damn sense. He's crazy as hell.
It happens so fast, too. There's so many there's him signing things, and then you see that he's shutting down the Indian pipeline, and then he's going over here, and he's ain't going to release his tax returns, and then everybody in his administration's leaking things about him, and then he's mad about the crowds, and then he's mad about this, and then he's signing a thing that he's going to.
What you just described right now, that's like Nixon's final days. He was firing people, and people were leaking on him, and all of that. And that was in his final. This is the first damn day. This is the first damn day. It'll be 4 damn years of this.
Nixon had gone through a national disgrace.
Well,
scandal.
Trump gets one of those every damn day. Evidently, of course, I guess that's what people wanted to vote him in there. That was his whole damn campaign was that.
The difference is Trump ain't prayed.
No, sir, no. Nixon, you say what you want about him, but he get down on his knees. He made old, what's his name, get down on his knees with him, and they prayed. And when you're in that sort of situation, ain't nobody else can help you. But, dear Lord, but I guarantee you Trump ain't ever been on his knees. He ain't ever prayed in his life.
And if he did, first off, here's Trump talking to Jesus. Starts off with a couple of lies, then some blame, then maybe an off-color joke, something about women. You know how they are, Jesus. Then he's going to blame people on his staff. Then he's going to blame the press. He's going to blame Jesus again. Then a couple more lies. Then he's going to lose interest, start watching TV, and he'll forget he was even praying at all.
That's how it does to everything. It don't matter where it's good Lord Jesus or whoever's in the room. It don't make a damn bit of difference.
He did say in the inauguration speech, so much has happened. In the inauguration speech, he said, we're under the protection of God.
Yeah.
When God heard that, I figured God was trying to ignore the whole thing.
Well, a lot of people, well, I know I didn't watch it. But I don't know why God being indifferent, but.
I think God figures they elected Donald Trump. He's going to ruin America. Okay, well, they made their choice. But at least with Trump in charge, people are going to stop trying to bring me into it. Like Trump's not going to mention me. And then in the inauguration, Steve Bannon wrote something about God. He probably said white God, and maybe Trump in a moment of clarity crossed out the white.
Yeah.
And so he says God.
Yeah, he won't be bothering him too much. You know, some people don't like George W. Prayed every day. He would always ask God to help him do this, help him do that.
Where are my keys, God?
Yeah, everything.
Oh, Lord, please.
Yeah, everything.
How do I get this door open?
How did this I won't get out of. I would win in Iraq. Everything.
Where are the Band-Aids?
Well, he get down on his knees and pray before do anything else, and good for him. He was a good Christian. Trump ain't, like I said, he don't know first thing about praying, and he'll leave God out of it. That's for sure. Yeah.
I'm really surprised that he hasn't started instructing people to pray to him. Like, just made a little joke about it.
That's coming. What do you mean? You wait for it.
Well,
Just get on your phone by the time I get done with this to see if he's already said it. It may very well be.
Praying is great. Everybody should pray. Maybe you could pray to me once in a while. I'm just saying. Like he's making a joke. People laugh. Ha, ha, ha. Then he'll say it again. Then later he's tweeting it.
Yeah. I wouldn't put nothing past him. Yeah. He gonna be mad as hell tweeting in the twatters here before you know it, because somebody's saying all this stuff behind his back to the Washington Post. He gonna say it's lies, but if you know that it's real, it's about him being mad at his staff. This thing, it's the Washington Post. You read me, right? He's mad at them. He's just gonna get madder now.
And how long, if he's mad at them and they're already mad at him and they're already leaking it to the press, how long is that going to last?
Hopefully not long. I don't know what you do. This is what I don't understand. I know there's some good Republicans. Lindsey Graham, bless your heart, for trying. And, and John McCain, I ain't think too highly of you. It got nothing to do with your service, so bless you and thank you for your service and all other soldiers. So it ain't got nothing to do with that, but, you lost to Obama. You kind of messed that up for me. But other than that, me and McCain have had our problems. Like I said, Obama won everything else. But let me tell you, I appreciate you right now. Who else is anybody else saying he's lying or he needs to quit lying? I should say that. Nobody. It's not anymore he's lying. That's not what you say. Now what you say is he really needs to stop lying.
Right, because people know that I think everybody knows that he's lying.
Well,
They're just okay with it.
Well, I guarantee people who like Trump, that's what he lied to them the whole time he was running, funny. So they like it. Yeah, he was funny, and I feel bad for laughing, because look at what happened now. It was funny when he was up there saying, he never did say nothing to Lindsey Graham. Lindsey Graham was always in a little debate. He never did get up there with.
Yeah, Lindsey Graham was usually beneath his contempt. A few times he might say something.
Oh, he gave his phone number. I remember that.
Yeah, he did.
He did that, but other than that, he never was on. They never had to. He didn't mock him right there in front of everybody like he did the rest of them. But it was funny. But here on now, and I feel bad I ever laughed. And I feel a few Republicans like myself probably feel the same way. But I know there's plenty who love every minute of this.
Well, because liars are funny, Jackie. If you remember Tommy Flanagan from Saturday Night Live or Joe Isuzu from Saturday Night Live, famous liars are always super funny when they're standing up there going, "Oh, let me sell you this bridge."
Oh, Lion Man, I remember that Lion Man. Yeah,
always funny.
Yeah.
Now they're president.
Well, yeah.
Lion Man's president. Oh, well, you seem to have caught me, Morgan Fairchild.
Wow.
Did you think Trump ever fucked Morgan Fairchild?
Oh, watch your mouth. I don't care what we did anything with. It don't make a damn bit of difference to me. I don't want to even think about it.
He did.
I just shut your mouth.
He probably did.
I don't want just.
It's not her fault. It was the 80s. I don't blame her.
I don't hardly remember him. He'd come on. It seemed like he was on a commercial or something. I remember him like that. Yeah,
don't leave home without it.
One of those things, yeah, something like that. He's on commercial every now and then. Oh, has that rich Yankee stuck up from New York? That's all I knew about him.
Yeah, tried to get us to eat New York salsa.
Yeah, I ain't gonna eat none of that. Hell no. And now he's damn
Trump
president.
Salsa.
I don't want people who are on commercials then go to be president. Now, I know Ronald Reagan did some acting, but he took a long time off where he didn't do no acting.
No, he was
governor.
Governor.
Yeah. So he took some time off.
He took a little vacation, was governor of California.
Yeah, absolutely. Back. So he knew the ins and outs of things, but don't go straight from a commercial. Don't go from eating Pizza Hut pizza on TV to the White House. I don't.
What kind of salsa is this? It's Trump salsa from New York City. New York City? I think that's how it went. Now he's our president.
Yep, now he's president. There he is.
It'd make more sense. I'll tell you what. It'd make more sense for Arnold Schwarzenegger to be president. Go from damn Terminator,
Well,
whatever,
he's
Eraser. I'd rather have President Eraser than damn New York salsa president.
He was governor too. He just like Reagan, but he's born somewhere foreign and can't can't even talk it right. So
and then Trump gets mad at him.
well, he mad at him for it got nothing to do with politics, which is most of the stuff that, let's be honest right now, most of the stuff that Trump is lying about and getting in trouble over, whatever you will call it, hardly none of it has anything to do with anything that really matters to anybody else but him.
That's how you know you got some problems.
You won the damn election, you damn president. Go up there and be president. He's still whining about it. That's what I never did understand. Everybody like him so much. Oh, he gonna get in there, he gonna do stuff. And he's like, you wait for Trump. He was the biggest damn baby I've ever seen in my life.
People say he's tough. Oh, he's gonna do this and that. Trump tells it like it is. Nope. Trump is tough and strong. No. Now, everything that people like about Trump is the opposite, unless they realize that he's just a liar, troublemaker, baby, and they think that's funny. Those people are dead on.
Well, like I said, it used to be funny. It ain't funny anymore.
But people who think he's strong and telling it like it is, those are all like not the truths. But what is the truth anymore, Jackie?
Hell if I know, I don't know. It's your fake news. What's you say?
Alternative facts.
Alternative facts. And that's what, when Trump lies, that's what it is now, right?
Yep.
I'm going to keep calling it a lie. If anybody in their right mind, that's what they'll call it too. Well, that's reading people sitting here saying stuff behind his back. If he's sending you on TV to lie over and over again, that's going to catch up with you at some point. Usually, if you're in politics and you just lie, and that's the way it used to be. Read my lips. You can get any doctor you want. That used to be something that you get mad about, should get mad about.
Not anymore.
Well, I know that ain't true. People sitting there, I don't want to even hear about it. Why listen to them? He's going to lie and then send somebody else on TV to lie again for him. I don't need to see either one of those.
So he just says whatever he wants to. Did you just shit your pants, President Trump? No. And everybody can see he did.
Yeah.
Would you like a sock to clean yourself up with? No.
Ah.
No. And then he lies, and then they come on and say, tell us that he lied, but just give us another word for lying.
Yeah.
Like he lies, and then he sends Sean Spicer out, this is going to be funny for a little while. He sends Sean Spicer out to double down on the lies, because when you're president, you don't have to double down on your own lies anymore. You can send a little man out to do it for you.
Yeah. Well, he takes a fall.
Like a puppet show. Like some people used to want to be a puppeteer so that they could lie and then have a little man say, yeah, that's right. Now, President Trump has Sean Spicer come out and do it for him, and he never even had to learn to move his hand.
Yeah. That ain't gonna last long. That's what the said.
No, he's out.
He's gone. But he don't like him also because he didn't lie good enough. He said you get out there.
Didn't lie good enough.
Let me show you how it's done. If you can, which means why don't Trump just do it himself? But still,
it's like defending yourself in court, which I would not be surprised if that doesn't happen. But he doesn't want to talk to the press because they're not nice enough to him.
They don't like him like they used to.
Now, if it was a rally, if the press conference was like a rally and he could come out and talk. So I would not be surprised if they get rid of the press. That's going to happen before it's all over.
He'll be given, when he talks, it'll be in one of those rallies, and that'll be it. The president, his speech is going to be on. He's going to be in the middle of an auditorium, and all them people that love him are chanting his name.
Yep. It'll be like, my next question is from Myrtle, who's a cashier at Walgreens.
Yep.
And she'll say, how'd you get so funny? And he'll say, lying.
Yeah.
And then Kellyanne Conway will say, he didn't mean lying. He meant untruthing.
Untruthing.
He meant better truthing. Like cleaned up truth.
Well, somebody.
Expanded truth. He meant expanded truth. I bet they'll use expanded truth.
Now, all these people he got behind him, some of them is leaking all this stuff going out, and the reason they're doing it because they don't want, when this implodes, which it looks like it's probably going to do probably sooner than later. Of course, I've been wrong about everything else this election, so I don't know.
Who knows?
Could go on like this for God knows how long.
Maybe everybody's got, maybe it's, like usually I keep hearing people say, oh, his approval ratings are so low. Usually you get a little glow. You get the honeymoon. Your approval ratings are never as high as they are at the very beginning, and his are so super, super low. With Trump, everything has been fucking bizarro, so who the fuck knows?
Yep.
By the time he gets out, his approval ratings may be 110%.
Hell if I know. I don't understand the world anymore. Something I ain't used to seeing.
All this stuff with it, he can't carry the weight of all these scandals and lies and people being exhausted from 8 different Trump stories every day.
He's already carrying that heavy belly of his everywhere. He pile that on top. He'll keep going. We don't know. Hell.
We don't know. He could be his calves just get stronger and stronger. And he just carry that stuff around. People love it.
I will say, if it does go on and on, let's say for the next 2 years we get this, he's gonna go through about 82 press secretaries. They ain't gonna look right one day and they're gone. Spicer's, I don't know why he's still around. Well, he said he didn't like his coat.
I think he doesn't look the part. His suit's too big.
Yeah.
It looks like he's shrinking.
Trump likes the way people, they have to look a certain way or something. That's what I hear.
Scott Baio would be a good press secretary for him because he looks like didn't Michael J. Fox play a press secretary in something?
Probably.
Scott Baio is like a poor man's Michael J. Fox, like a poor dumb man's Michael J. Fox. Like, how'd you get so poor? I'm just too dumb to work. Like, that guy's Michael J. Fox is Scott Baio.
Yeah.
Like a really poor, dumb son of a bitch that keeps mashing his fingers in a car door. Like, every time I get out of this car, my fingers get hurt.
Yeah.
Like that guy's Michael J. Fox is Scott Baio.
Well, that's Chachi's, right?
That's Chachi's.
Yeah.
Oh, Chachi's.
Yeah.
Is that our sponsor?
No, it's something you said we go on. It's YouTube's, iTunes, and
Chachi's.
Facebook's, Twitters.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And Chachi's, that's something different. But Chachi's a different kind. That's 2 different things. His Chachi's is, he was Alphonse's little boy. Remember, they found out he had a boy, didn't know till after he'd grown up. See that
made him do the blood test.
Yep, I remember that. Yep.
Which back in the 50s, that was a big ordeal.
Well, Fonzie did the right thing. He took him in, took care of him. He grew up on there with him. Yeah.
I'm not sure they had blood tests in the 50s, but they didn't have feathered hair either.
Yeah.
Did you go down the Women's March, Jackie?
No, didn't go down the Women's March. And, I understand women got to get out there and do that. I'm a man. First off, they probably wouldn't want me there.
What? No, there was plenty of men.
Huh?
I seen, I don't know how many men down there at the Murfreesboro Women's March.
There was one up in Nashville not too long. It was everywhere on the news.
The Murfreesboro Women's March was where all the action was.
Yeah. I didn't go. None of them.
T.T. Slot was there.
Yeah, good for her. I guess, yeah.
She give a good speech.
She gave a speech.
They had speeches and stuff. They had T.T. Slot, Mirabella Genesee did a little show.
Well, you march somewhere and then you stop. Some people give speeches. Is that how it works? Or sing a song
you
or
get some
something?
water.
Yeah, well, you got to.
The thing was, they didn't know, they thought they were also supposed to raise money. So it was kind of like a walk-a-thon. But they were giving all the money to Planned Parenthood. But then there was a lot of pro-lifers there, too. They said, we can be in this women's march, too. And they said, I don't know, intersectionality and everything, but maybe. Okay, so they gave half the money to Planned Parenthood, and then they gave the other half they just bought a bunch of cosmetics from Revlon.
All right.
And they're going to give it to the less fortunate women.
Well, yeah. Do something good with it, I guess, yeah.
But there was lots of men there. There were lots of children, and I did not get laid like I thought.
Right. I
even
don't
though
want to hear.
I was super woke that day, Jackie. I was woke the entire time. All I would do was talk about Oh, I can't believe what I've done to you ladies.
Wow.
I am sorry. And they just kind of walk away. A couple of the pro-lifers would talk to me.
So it just like everywhere else you go when you talk to a woman, it ain't no different whether it's in the gym's too, a woman's march,
Yeah,
whatever.
but
It's pretty
I
much
thought
the same thing.
I could fool some of these women.
If they ain't even drunk, at least they don't think well when they're drunk. When women
they
drinking,
were drunk on optimism.
well, that's
But it didn't last too long.
That's different. Yeah, I didn't think anybody. Well, like, that's the one thing you leave a woman in charge. Sometime I give credit where credit's due. Instead of wasn't no arrests or like there wasn't before all over the whole country, something like that. And usually when these things get to going and it's just people, get excited or whatever. I don't know, something breaks a window or something, but nothing. Everybody got along, so that's good.
Well,
But
some people say that's because of police
Well, yeah.
using different. This was a lot of white women who are use their privilege.
Yeah, they ain't gonna
for
go
this
hit
cause,
them. They're not gonna go out there and grab a
whereas
bunch of women. No.
different policing techniques might be brought in to a Black Lives Matter protest. Just some of the discussions on intersectionality that I've seen happening across Facebook. Is it called intersectionality?
What?
That
Why
sounds,
you asking
that
me?
sounds actually like a album from like Supertramp in 1979 called Intersectionality.
What?
And it's like a crossroads, and there's a piano going each way on wheels, and they like run it like a traffic jam, and they're sitting there like, oh, how am I gonna get through this? Or maybe like an REO Speedwagon album, but same concept.
What?
So Women's March went pretty well, except for me, because
Well,
none of those
it ain't
women
your
would give me
march.
the
Who
time of
cares
day.
if it ain't for you? Or maybe you're supposed to see it, but why? Except for you.
Are you trying to tell me that all these women in Murfreesboro were doing their walkathon, raising money for Planned Parenthood in Revlon?
Yeah.
They were out there trying to support their cause, trying to show Trump that they had each other's backs,
Right.
that they weren't going to be intimidated by him, that they were standing up to him.
Well, he says awful things about women. I ain't never heard hardly anything good come out of his mouth about women, except when he says he loves them and adores them. That he ain't shown that, so I don't blame him. Yeah.
They were out there, even though he had first day on the job, but they were out there protesting the promises he ran on. Are you telling me that all those women out there, and I wasn't entitled to none of them giving me a hand job? I
Watch
find
your
that
mouth.
Hard to believe.
Just shut your mouth.
I told them all. I said, I support each and every one of you's rights to
Shut
march
your mouth.
and have
I'm not going to listen to that.
a job.
No, sir.
Speaking of jobs, and then people like men would surround me and try to shout me down, and they'd say, "You're lucky you're not a Nazi. You'd get punched right in the face."
Oh, yeah.
Jackie, is it all right to punch a Nazi?
Yeah. That's what they did. We did worse than that in World War II.
That's cool. That's cool that you don't believe.
I
freedom
wasn't
of
in World War
speech.
II, but Americans, that's what they did. When Nazis, they've always been bad.
Yeah, good. No, freedom of speech, we don't need it. So just throw that in the goddamn
When it
toilet.
comes to damn Nazis, and if you're going to hit a Nazi in the face, and that's if you absolutely have to haul off and smack someone in the face. If it's a Nazi, I'll look the other way. I ain't gonna rat you out.
True. That's
Let me
pretty
tell
good.
you right now.
That's pretty good. But Jackie hates the Constitution. That's not. A
Oh,
big deal.
shut your mouth. If
That's
the Nazi can get up and it's the same thing. You ain't supposed to yell, fire, or something. You can get arrested for that. If you go out and say, I'm a Nazi and I don't like black people, Jewish people, anything else, you might get hit.
Should we go get them then?
Go
Everybody
get 'em.
thinks it's so cool to hit Nazis, which it is.
Um,
Why don't we just go get them?
I don't. As long as they ain't doing what they did over there, when we did have to get them, because we did years ago. I don't. It's the same. Some people say this about Muslim people. They. Not that nothing wrong with Muslim people. What's now we can say it. You couldn't say it for years and years. It's radical. What is it?
Islam.
It's radical.
So you're saying because Trump's president, we can say radical Islam.
Well, people don't frown on it like they used to. Is all I'm saying. But some people say if
You can say radical Islam, Merry Christmas, and punch a Nazi.
if I'll say it like this, if they're gonna go out of their way to round up Muslims, and a lot of them for no damn reason at all, I would say most of them, then you should be able to round up damn Nazis. Am I right? Does that make sense?
Turnabout's fair play.
I'm not saying it's a trade-off. I don't want nobody around anybody up.
I don't think it's going to make Muslims feel any better if we also round up.
No, because that's what
Nazis.
they shouldn't be in that category. Nobody wants to be compared to a Nazi unless he's a damn Nazi. Now, I don't think everybody needs to be rounded up, but I mean, if you started rounding people up, if we had to pick one group of people,
Yeah, Nazis.
they'd be at the top of the list.
Okay,
Now,
that's
all I'm saying.
Here's how I'd punch a Nazi if I had a chance to punch a Nazi. I'd say, Merry Christmas, punch. That's for radical Islam. And then I get all three
all
in a string.
That's good right there. That's good. You need to get that going. People need to know when they hit a Nazi, say it like
I'm
that.
just saying, if it's cool to punch Nazis, which we all seem to be saying it is because of Indiana Jones.
Oh, I like he's good.
Why don't we
yeah.
just go up to Whitefish and just punch them all day long?
What is it?
Why don't we go up to Whitefish, where the Nazis live, and just find them and punch them? Why don't we punch the Klan? I guess it's cool to punch the Klan too, right?
They kind of in the same.
Let's just go get them. I guess we can go get them now.
And that's what that's when you get to that slippery slope, as they say, right there. You know.
Can you imagine a bunch of Nazis sliding down a hill, getting all muddy? Here comes the Klan right behind them, and the sheets get all muddy.
The Nazis always shiny and slick. You know, the boots shiny, everything. Yeah, they'll get mud all over them.
This country does a lot of things we know ain't right. Punching Nazis should be one of them.
We shouldn't punch Nazis? Is that what you're saying?
No, we should.
Okay, yeah.
Just keep in mind that it may lead to something. They may use it against us someday.
I think you
Maybe
should.
we have to pay a fine.
I think you should know before you make that decision to become a Nazi. I think part of that you should know beforehand is a good chance, or there should be a good chance of somebody knocking the whole hell out of you.
Look,
so take that. If that's worth it for you, then go ahead and do it. But
I think we should require Nazis to wear a warning sign on their face, like a pack of cigarettes. And the warning sign says, warning, punching this man in the face could get you a fine.
Well, yeah.
Just so you know what's coming. Or think about it.
Well, there's a trade-off there. Let's say that fella, whoever run up and hit the Nazi, he should go at least get a ticket or something, because he ain't supposed to hit people. I understand that, but I mean, I put him here. Let me finish now. Let him go to jail, and I'll pay the bail bondsman. I'll pitch in to do that.
Like
that
Trump.
wouldn't take long. Those GoFundMe. If you was
Sure.
in jail for hitting Nazis, we can get you out
Well,
pretty
that's
quick.
what Trump said at his rallies. Go hit that guy.
Yeah.
I'll bail you out.
Yeah.
So is that the same? Is that the same?
Yeah, it's the same thing, except one's Nazi, one's black, I think.
So Trump was going to bail you out for hitting a black guy, and Jackie will bail you out, even though he has no money and is working at his
Well,
rival.
it's a thought. I said I'd
Jockey's-
help GoFundMe or something. I'd put $1 down. I can do that.
Jackie will bail you out if you punch a Nazi.
I'll pitch in $1.
That's the
I've given
difference.
dollars to worse cases, so I'll do that. But you deserve to get a ticket and spend a little time behind bars if you hit people. I know we got to keep, got to keep civil, do the best we can, I guess.
A warning sign say, like, this may lead to the further breakdown of society. Just a warning, but go ahead. You can't make it illegal to punch somebody in the face.
Yeah.
I guess it is illegal.
It
to punch
is,
somebody in
yeah.
the
I think
face.
in a lot of places.
So I guess you can make it illegal.
Assault, yeah.
Yeah.
I just said the exceptions to every rule. I think that's just me. There's always, like I said, you get the slippery slopes. You got them sliding down it right there. I don't know.
Is it? Speaking of slippery, is it assault if you spray somebody in the face with a seltzer bottle like an old movie?
Huh. It depends on who's doing it. I mean, they spray worse than that. The police and stuff, you get acting crazy. That's what I'm saying. The Women's March, I'm glad it went so well. And nobody got, the police sprays stuff in your face and all that.
Why don't
It
we
hurts your face.
Why don't we go carry at Nazi rallies? Seltzer bottles like a Three Stooges.
That's just water. That don't hurt nobody.
Yeah, but get their face wet. That's funny.
I don't mind that. I think you get trouble for that though. How'd they do that? They did that to old, what's his name? Someone on the computer you showed me. What was his name? He'd jump on the couch.
Tom Cruise.
Yeah, put water in his face.
Yeah,
they did that.
He got mad. That makes you
Now,
mad.
there's around the time, I think, maybe they got confused. I think around that time he was in a movie where he played a Nazi.
Oh, maybe that's it.
I don't know. I can't remember the name of it.
They got Scientology and Nazism confused.
Yeah. Both of that's crazy. And now don't go hit no Scientology. Well, you spray water on them, I guess that's okay. If you spray water on somebody, it's going to take some doing to convince someone it's an assault. If it's a lot of water where you could drown or something, then I don't know how. Need to talk to some Nashville lawyers on that. I know where there are a few. That's for them to settle.
So punch a Nazi.
Yeah.
Did we settle that? It's okay to punch a Nazi.
Yeah, go to jail. We'll get you out.
We're not saying it's great. We're not saying it's good for society.
I don't mind it. It don't bother me too much. I ain't gonna stew on it as much as you'd like to. I'm okay with it. I'll say it right there.
Trump inauguration crowds, Women's March. Trump talked to the CIA about his inauguration crowds.
Yeah, they were happy to hear. I'm sure CIA likes it when anybody comes by, let alone the president, and just sits up there and tells you how great they are. And lie about it too. Mainly, just lie.
Do you think maybe what happened was Trump? You know how in movies they shoot you up with the stuff that makes you tell the truth?
That spy stuff, yeah.
Yeah, maybe they have an antidote to that, and Trump got pricked in the ass with one of those. He went into the needle room. They're like, "Don't go in there, Mr. President." They're like, "Well, I do what I want. I do what I want now."
Yeah.
And he went in the needle room, and he sit down on a needle, and he got the antidote to the truth needle, and ever since then he's been lying worse.
It could be. I don't know.
CIA caused a lot of problems all over the world.
They
don't punch you if they don't like you. They assassinate you.
They take down governments and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, that's somebody you want on your side.
Yes, the assassinators. You don't want to tell them that they're Nazis.
Yeah,
because they.
He turned around. He did a 180-degree turn. That's one of his lies. Because remember, first he was mad at the CIA, like I said they were Nazis. Then he went to go talk to them. They had to listen to him talk about how big his crowd numbers were and how the press didn't had enough people. They had to sit through that to hear that he liked the CIA. It's the press that was wrong. Well, the press is always wrong, according to him. But he none of it makes any damn sense. Anybody listen to that gibberish and think there's anything good come out of it, something wrong with you. You're standing up in front of that, and get used to this. I saw a lot of people saying that, and it is disgraceful. He was standing in front of honor wall, remembrance wall.
Oh, right, yeah.
People who have done. Get used to being everything that has any kind of dignity, anything. If he going everything in Washington, he's root that it's gone.
He pretty much has permanently damaged any stand in the office of the presidency is held. That's done. He's pretty much
that's
done.
all over.
And the Republicans, they did that too when they installed him as a candidate. They let that happen, and then they said, "Oh, we're down with this 100%." So that's on them. That's on Reince Priebus, who's in there scheming and weaseling around. I wouldn't be surprised if that little man is the last one standing when all this is done.
And probably the Laker on top of it.
He's probably the Laker.
He'll be the Laker, and he'll be the last one there. Once he gets that's got to be crazy. You got a crazy man in the middle of people not liking one another and paranoid. You got Kellyanne Conway. Now she wants to take Old Spicer's job, and then you got Bannon. He wants to, he wants the presidency here. But then you got Reince Priebus on the other side wanting that here, and in the middle, either one of those.
You just made me feel sorry for Donald Trump, which I thought was impossible. Which is you got Bannon's damn rotted meat breath in one ear,
Yeah.
and Priebus's damn peppermint gum covering up 3 Scotch lunch breath in the other ear.
Yeah. Crazy man in the middle.
Everything on Steve Bannon smells like potted meat.
It don't look like it. It don't look good. It don't look like it smells good. Now, he's a Nazi, a lot of people say, right? That's what people say.
He's a Nazi. Yeah, a lot of people
Okay.
say. I think he emboldens Nazis.
He tolerates them. He would say, don't hit them, right?
I think he might say don't hit him.
All right.
Because he knows that the next step is somebody hitting him.
Oh, yeah, work away down or up. I don't know how that works now that he's in the White
John
House.
the Baptist of Nazis.
All right.
He just kind of paved the way for the Nazis. People were making fun of Kellyanne Conway's inauguration dress.
Yeah.
The red, white, and blue thing with the red hat, the white and blue dress. And there were a lot of pictures of them walking up talking to each other. I was like, Jesus Christ. It wasn't so much her dress. That that's funny. But just them talking to each other.
Yeah.
That was what was depressing to me.
Her and Bannon or her and...
Her and Bannon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out how to get rid... It's like that show was a show everybody's on the Treasure Island show. And everybody had to... You get together, take him out, and then you turn on them. That's what's going on
and
right there.
Here come the pirates.
Yeah. That's what's going on. It's going to be awful to see. However it turns out, it's going to be awful. Let me just say right now.
Everybody's going to wind up dead, and then a coconut's going to fall off the tree, and from inside the coconut, hatching like a baby chicken, will be Reince Priebus. He's like, I was up here the whole time. Now I'm president. The
fact that he went from everybody said the worst, saddest person on earth to working in the White House.
I said it. We both said it.
I said everybody did. That's one of them too. It was fun to watch him in his little misery, whatever it was, his little weasel self going through
misery.
It. Yeah, weasel misery. And then look where he's at now. So I wouldn't be surprised. He might be the one leaking all this stuff.
Totally plausible scenario is that Reince Priebus and the Republicans are causing all this to lay the groundwork to get rid of Trump.
Yeah.
Then they got damn Mike Pence as president.
I'll take that. I know people said, "Oh, he's worse than Trump." You crazy? No, Trump's crazy. I'll take Pence. I don't know a whole lot about him. He seemed a little,
He's going to do the same stuff Trump's going to do.
But if he does it without me having to hear 20 damn lies over and over again and going crazy.
So one scenario is that they're doing this to get rid of Trump. If people turn on Trump, they get exhausted. They get fed up with the lies. They think he's unpredictable. Reince Priebus leaks all this to the press. Yep. They get rid of Trump. He also gets rid of damn Steve Bannon and says, we can't have these white supremacists in the White House.
Well, that'd be nice. Somebody do that. That'd be nice.
Whether he means it or not, because he's damn, they're working in there together right now.
Yep.
Then they stand up. They got and they let fucking Paul Ryan
watch your mouth.
Do his Dr. Moreau stuff on the economy. Like, let's play around with this. What if nobody ever has any money? What if the government don't give nothing to nobody? Let's see how that plays out.
That may be the case before it's over with. I don't know what they're going to do. They did something to mortgages. I saw that. But I don't know.
What if we take old people's clothes away and just see what happens?
No.
I just think that maybe once you're past 70, you don't need to wear clothes.
I'm past 70 and I wear... No, I'm going to wear
that's
clothes.
Paul Ryan. He's just got a lot of theories he wants to try out. What about this? What if we just shut down the government completely, and instead of the president, we have an 800, one of them old 800 numbers where you call Captain Crunch?
What?
Like, instead of trying to call Medicaid and get anything to work, you just call an 800 number. It's Captain Crunch going, ahoy, matey, you found the lucky box.
I'm
just saying he's got a lot of ideas he wants to try out.
Well, people going to turn. I know a lot of people up my age, whatnot, and of course, you know my opinion about Trump already, but Paul Ryan, as far as that's concerned, there's a lot of people, old people, rely on, and I ain't talking about Obamacare now, I'm talking about Medicare, that sort of thing. Up in age, you got to take pills all damn day, and make sure my wife has pills all damn day. If he gets in, makes that go up in price, that ain't going to. I don't know what they're going to do about this insurance thing, and I don't think they know either.
Paul Ryan, he could be like, okay, them pill boxes where you organize it every day, those are going to cost $1,000 now.
Yeah.
But one giant bucket you dump all the medicine in, we'll pay you $50 a month to use those.
Yeah.
Just to see what happens.
I
just want the government out of old people's hair, the little bit they've got left.
Well, some people don't want government, that's fine. I'm just saying a lot of people, because it's been around so damn long. It's been around, almost before my time, Social Security, all that sort of stuff. And plus, that's my damn money I put into it.
How about this idea, guys? No, more government. More government than we've ever had before, except for the programs that help people. And then maybe people will decide that different things are good.
What?
That's what Ayn Rand would say. Ayn Reints. Everybody's got a weird-ass name up in there.
Yeah.
Here's another scenario. All this bullshit Trump's doing, they knew that Trump, so instead of using it to get rid of Trump, the coup scenario, the Reints coup scenario.
Yeah.
The other scenario is they got Trump out there doing his little puppet show with his little hurt feelings dick puppet.
What?
Little butt hurt fucking
Hey.
dick
Watch your
puppet.
mouth. What is that? What?
Distracting us with whatever he's mad about. And meanwhile, they're the ones drafting all this bullshit that he's signing. Maybe we think Reince Priebus and Steve Bannon are games of throning, and meanwhile they're games of boning and letting Trump steal focus while they completely change the damn world.
Yeah. Well, they're changing a lot of stuff. I can't keep up with it all. They're doing all sorts of stuff. Some of it don't bother me one way or the other. But that's just,
And you could slip anything in there for Trump to sign.
Oh, he ain't gonna read anything of that.
So
no.
if they really wanted to get him, they'd say, Trump, you're going to jail. You just signed a confession to the murder of Nicole Simpson.
Yeah, they could. Yeah, but just box him up right then. Yeah.
You think Donald Trump fucked Nicole Simpson?
Oh, just shut your mouth. I don't give a damn about any of that. Watch your language. I don't want to hear it.
I need to watch that OJ documentary.
I don't need to. Any of that. I don't want to hear about it. Which one? Something we'll do. We should every time, as long as this keeps going on, which is probably going to hear leaks. They said from some higher ups. So it's got to be either Kellyanne Conway or it's Priebus, because Bannon, he ain't planning this because he knows damn well if Trump's gone, he ain't got nothing. He ain't gonna be there no more. If he gets Trump out, Bannon ain't taking over nothing. So he's got to want Trump there. So I don't think it's Bannon.
He won't be picking dandruff off his overcoat in the White House any longer, that's for sure.
Yeah, he'll be gone as soon as they can get rid of him.
He'll be back. You know who else is glad he's in the damn White House? Breitbart.
Oh, yeah, Breitbart, yeah.
All them damn Breitbart reporters picking dandruff off their JCPenney shirts in the Breitbart headquarters right now.
Yeah.
Are so glad that son of a bitch is in the White House.
Oh yeah. Well, he ain't gonna have nowhere to go. Yeah. If they manage to get rid of Trump, wherever Trump's going, Bannon's going. So it's got to be. I think it's either her or Priebus. That's just we. This could change weekly, of course, but it'd be like a mess here to try to figure it out. I wish they'd go ahead and just make all the president's men. Beforehand, just guess at it and put so I could see, because I'm up there in age.
It'll be close.
When they finally, whatever they put in it, it ain't gonna be too far off. But I'd like to see that now. Like I said, up there in age, I ain't gonna live long enough for to see that terrible movie.
You might see it. You might see some tanks hurt some people at the Indian pipeline, but you probably won't see that all the presidents too.
Oh yeah, it's gonna happen. It's like the '60s or something. That's gonna be the one. Like a women's march, everything was fine, everybody act right. If oil is involved, the guns are coming out. I'm telling you right now, and that's going to be awful. I hope I'm wrong. I hope that ain't the case. I don't want to see nobody get hurt. Native Americans don't say Indian. I say Indian because that's how I grew up on TV, black and white. Indian, but it's Native Americans. They now it's they're used to. And I ain't saying it's good. People are taking that. That's what they've done pretty much their entire existence. Since people come over here taking land. Now, I know they traded this or traded that something, but let's be honest, they got the raw deal on that. But they say this land, that's theirs, and the oil's coming through. Well, if oil's coming through and Trump wants it coming through, it's going to, I'm sorry. I know more and more people are going to go there and try to help his fellas, but it ain't going to wind up good.
And that ain't even something. If you put Mike Pence in there, he's gonna do that. Jeb Bush would have. Marco Rubio
that ain't
would
to Trump. You know, any of them.
Obama was doing it and pretty much just figured he'd leave it to the next person to get in trouble. Like, let's just.
Yeah. He got away from that. Yeah, he'd let it go on for a while though. And I ain't saying the oil don't need to go through. I just don't want to see anybody get hurt. I ain't taking a side in this situation. I can see both sides of it. You know, people need jobs, I said. You know, put that oil in there, going to put people to work, and that's what Trump said he was going to do. I don't know how. I hadn't seen yet. That's the only thing I know of that he supposedly done that may get a job. Because Pence, they lost more people when they did that in Indiana. They didn't make no sense.
What job? I say hippies say it ain't going to cause no jobs, and then the Trumpies say that it's going to give you a bunch of jobs. Who knows? I say if it's going to give you jobs, it's going to be the people in there dragging protesters off.
That's a job. Yeah, you get paid. People don't sit out there all day for fun to do that. Yeah.
I mean, some people would.
Well, yeah.
If Trump tweeted, "Hey, who wants to come drag a bunch of hippies off a pipeline for free?"
People sign up for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe, I don't know. Get you out of the house, I guess.
Jackie, do you want to talk about the Oscar nominations?
Did Jackie Chan to give him something?
Here, let's see.
No, he got something. I saw a picture of it. You showed me. They finally gave him one.
I think an honorary Oscar.
Well, he deserves
Instead of looking at the Oscar nominations, let's look up Jackie Chan.
I give him more than that. He needs. You give him one. Go ahead and give him two more. If they gonna give Meryl Streep one every year, they need to give him one.
Jackie Chan won an honorary Oscar.
Good for him. He
after
deserves
56 years and 200 films.
Give him all the Oscars. How many films? How many?
Like it said over 200 films.
That's 200
You got
films.
a lot to catch up on.
People getting kicked in the face, and that's the kind of movie I like. And if I'm gonna see somebody kick somebody in the face, I want to be Jackie Chan. I like Billy Jack pretty good. Chuck Norris all right. There's some good, but they don't nobody kick somebody in the face as good as Jackie Chan. Give him all the Oscars, every single one. Old Jackie Chan. I tell you, one I saw when I was 200. Did you ever see A Spy Live Next Door?
Yeah, you talked about this before.
They didn't know he lived next door the whole time. They said, there's Jackie Chan, but he's a spy. Couldn't figure it out.
Who was he spying for?
Huh?
Who was he spying
for?
I
didn't pay attention to all that stuff, but they thought he just regular Jackie Chan. But he's a spy the whole time, and he fooled them all.
Okay, I'm going to name the nominees for Best Picture, and you tell me, name me one of these that couldn't have been better with Jackie Chan in it.
Yeah, I don't know what the R's, half of them are.
La La Land.
La La Land.
It's a musical.
He sang. I seen him sing before, yeah.
Arrival.
What is it?
Aliens.
Aliens. I don't know if he's ever fought aliens. It's about time if he ain't done it yet.
Arrival's got the actor you like in it.
Who?
Forrest Whitaker.
Forrest Whitaker.
He's
Phenomenon's friend. His eye messed up.
Yeah.
Phenomenon's friend. I like him. I'd go see that. Yeah, if him and Jackie Chan made a movie, that'd be good.
Hidden Figures.
I don't know.
That's about African American women who, despite oppression, helped the space program in the 60s.
He's a good actor. I don't know if he's that good. I don't know if that'd be.
No, like him be Kevin Costner's part.
Kevin Costner's in it. I didn't even know who's in it.
Yeah, I'd say that make him Kevin Costner.
Well, sure, yeah.
Actually, you could take Kevin Costner out of any Kevin Costner movie and replace him with Jackie Chan, and that makes that better.
It'd be. I'd watch him, yeah.
Hacksaw Ridge.
What is it?
Directed by Mel Gibson.
Well, he's a crazy one, right?
Yep.
He's a crazy racist one? That's what they said. You was playing that's years ago. You kept playing it over and over again, laughing about it. See, that's
yeah.
Mel Gibson.
Yeah, I guess he's going to win an Oscar this year. I guess it's crazy racist years.
I thought they did. If Trump can become president,
racist,
you can get, and I don't know, I've seen some of his movies, and I like them. I'll say that. There's a lot of people who probably turds in real life, but they make a good movie. I've seen some of his movies. I like Old Man Without a Face and some other things. But
Has he ever teamed up with Jackie Chan?
I don't think so.
Then there's Manchester by the Sea, starring Casey Affleck, who's accused of some sexual assaults and
What?
some.
That's a movie?
So he might win.
The movie's about sexual assault.
No, it's worse than that. Jackie Chan also. I'll tell you, if there's one movie that could be improved with Jackie Chan, it's got to be Manchester by the Sea.
Yeah.
Folks, Chanchester by the Sea, hopefully 2018, gonna mop up at the Oscars.
I'd go see it. That's the only movie. I don't go hardly. Most Jackie Chans, I guess they come and they go, but they come on. You get them at Redbox every now and then. Something new. I didn't know he did that or something on cable. I pretty much like everything I seen him in. I can't think of one I didn't like.
I've never seen you actual get a Redbox. I just see you stand there and go, well, "What's
Well,
that one? What's that one?"
I don't know
3
what it
hours
is.
later, it's people wrapped around the damn church's chicken.
I can wait the damn turn.
But you don't get nothing.
Well, I gotta look through all of it to see if there's something in there worth a
I
damn.
don't want that. I don't like him.
Who's that? And some of them I can't see. It's small pictures. You gotta tell me who it is half the time. You know, I don't know who.
Then you get
all these
tired.
people.
Like, well, I'm tired. Let's just go. Like, we didn't get a movie.
Well, I'll go home, go to bed, I guess.
If you want to look at pictures, get a Sears catalog. We don't have to come stand in front of Church's Chicken all day long.
Well, they need to make a catalog hang down beside it or something so I can see it. If they had like a phone book side red book, you had it like that, well, I didn't have to look through the glass.
Red Book's a magazine.
What? No, not. What is it?
But
What's
Teen Red Book is doing some great journalism these days.
What is it? I know Red Book. I ain't talking about that.
And if you want to watch the damn Rockford Files, that's at home on your TV streaming already.
Flex is on there. Yeah, I like that.
You don't
Just
have to
leave
come
that going.
to Redbox.
I like old. Well, they might have something. Like I said, you know, if you're there, we got time. You want to stop and look, get something. You know, I like to watch a movie. I still got some old. I got Chisholm and McClintock and another one I'm still on the old tapes. Remember the tapes? And then I got you give me
I remember tapes.
DVDs. I got a lot of DVDs. That's what they call
What
them.
do you think John Wayne would think of Donald Trump?
I don't think he'd. I don't see that. I don't see that working out. And I can't see what that the outcome of that situation.
What would they even talk
putting
about?
them two together? Yeah, I don't know.
Like if they had to present an award at like the Golden Globes, I don't see them even pulling off the banner.
Nah, I don't think
John Wayne
that's
be
not.
like, "Why don't you get the hell out of here?"
If you say you punch a Nazi,
You can agree with people's policies. You can even overlook their racism and their sexism.
Ah.
But how do you just tolerate an asshole? That's the thing. John Wayne may have been sexist. He may have been racist. He may have been an advocate for some policies that really would have hurt the country and its citizens.
well, he's from a different time, though. That's
But
years
he
and years
would
ago.
not have tolerated an asshole.
Oh no, he never did. No, he yeah.
He could have said, "I agree with him on all this stuff, but I'm still gonna pick him up and throw him through this plate glass window."
If he talked to John Wayne like he did to Billy Bush, good Lord, you wouldn't have to worry about Donald Trump being president.
You just see Donald Trump flying through the glass of that bus.
Yep. Old
People
Donald
think
Wayne.
all these like, oh, well now it's Andy Griffith, like back in the white, like Andy Griffith would have thrown Trump through a plate glass window.
Yeah.
Andy Griffith would have punched a Nazi.
Andy Griffith Andy Griffith would have found some reason to lock him up and then try to reason with him and see the error of his ways, and then that would never happen, and he'd just tell Barney put the bullet in the gun, and I'm going to walk out of here 15 minutes. He wouldn't.
You seen that?
He would try, but he'd give up after a while.
Yeah, the saddest Andy Griffith ever. They just like, Barney, here's the bullet.
He'd be ready to go too. He'd be like, "Hey, yeah, I've been waiting for this." Yeah.
Even with punching a Nazi, that's an episode. Nazi comes through town. Barney loses it and punches him. Andy gives him all the reasons why you shouldn't punch a Nazi.
Yeah.
They let the Nazi go. He starts saying that Nazi bullshit again. And maybe this time Aunt B punches him, and then they put it, that lock him back up for his own safety. And Andy, he says, "Ain't B, you can't go around punching Nazis now.
Yeah.
I'm sheriff here. I got to keep law and order." So they let the Nazi go, get everybody's calmed down. And then, like, Opie punches him or, like, kicks him in the knee.
Kick him in the
Nazi's
knee.
like,
That's what he'd do, yeah.
"Sheriff, your son just punched me in the knee." And they put him back in there. He calls a big town meeting. And everybody from town, you know, them good episodes of everybody from town.
Oh, it's funny when they get them all together in one room, yeah.
He's trying to calm everybody down. Maybe they're in the jailhouse and the Nazi keeps saying Nazi stuff, and then end of it, it's just Andy Griffith saying, I can't take this, and just him just kicking the shit out of that Nazi.
All right, yeah.
Just blood flying in that beautiful black and white cinematography on just his heel on them Andy Griffith sheriff shoes just going down into that Nazi's fat fucking face.
Hey, watch him
over
out.
and over, messing up his fashy haircut.
I like what you're saying.
Griffith
Just don't
into a pulp.
don't need the language.
Don't
in it.
even recognize it as a head. Like some Walking Dead shit on that Nazi.
And you wouldn't feel too bad because at least Andy give what 3 tries.
3 tries.
3 tries, and Nazi's still going to be that way. Yeah.
Or Trump. Either way.
Either one, yeah.
It'll work out the same.
He wouldn't waste the energy on Trump like he'd enjoy it. The Nazi, you enjoy hitting them. It's not just defending yourself, whatever.
Andy Griffith let Don Knotts be his deputy. He
Yeah.
might expend a little extra energy trying to talk to Donald Trump, even though he knows it ain't going to work out.
Oh, he tried, but like I said, it boiled down to it'd get to a point where like, yeah, just take your bullet out of your pocket. I'm gonna go get us some sandwiches, and when I get back,
And Mount Pilot.
yeah,
So it may take me a while.
yeah.
Some of them good Mount Pilots.
Barney knows how long that takes. If there's an accident, there's an accident. You know, things happen. Hell, Gomer used to drop the guns off the top of the building all the time. Remember? He'd deputize and put them on the top of the building. He'd drop a shotgun. I don't know how many times, over and over.
That's pretty good. Yeah. That's pretty good.
Yeah, most of those people, you shouldn't give them guns in Mayberry, I don't think.
No.
And it could have what he didn't need it. He didn't need one.
Did you see that picture? I remember I showed you that picture of Jesus. It said, "I'm heading back to the White House now," and it was Jesus. It was supposed to be Jesus, although it looked more like somebody from Young Guns 2. Like, in his long underwear, like they stole his breeches.
There's nothing wrong with Jesus going to the White House. I ain't got a problem with that. But him carrying all that luggage, that I didn't like it. Because Jesus didn't have luggage back then. You walked around, you had sandals, and you had his, your robe on. That's it. That's what back then.
Yeah,
that's what you
because
had.
you didn't have a pocket for money to tip a bellhop.
Right. You didn't have luggage. So to me, what that's saying is Trump has got him hauling that luggage for him in there.
It does make sense because Trump in hotels.
Well,
If Jesus walked in, he'd be like, "Well, we'll put him to work
yeah.
carrying."
Jesus would be like, "Well, I'm here, my son, to guide you and all that." Oh, it'd be great. Start by getting my damn luggage.
Grab Ike Perlmutter's luggage and carry it up to the penthouse, Jesus.
Well, no, Jesus belong there, but he don't need to be carrying nobody's luggage. I don't care who it is, especially not Trump's.
He wouldn't have that much luggage. What would be in there? Maybe wine or fishes?
He did that magic. No, he did that magic. He
Well,
didn't carry it
maybe
around.
he
He
did
wasn't.
it.
That wasn't a sleight of hand thing. No, he didn't need to keep a fish in a damn suitcase.
I'm saying maybe he did it and he overshot a little bit.
Had some extra left
Had some
over.
extra, and he was taking that. That's probably what it is.
Well,
He's taking that extra to more poor people across
Well,
town.
I think he could just.
They didn't have styrofoam.
He could make it disappear and then come right back. He wouldn't have to carry the damn luggage across town.
Well, now you're turning him into Genie from Aladdin.
Well, nobody knows how he walked in. Well, I know because he was the son of God, our Savior, the Lord. That's how he could do that stuff. But that's, what do you call it? That's magic. I don't know what else you call it.
What did he do? Let's
Miracle.
What are the miracles he did?
Miracles. He brought Lazarus up from the dead.
Oh, that's a big one.
Move a tomb. Move a tomb. Brought Lazarus up. A blind man see.
Oh yeah,
Lepers.
those are good ones.
Lepers. He did. They had it
I concentrate on the food ones. I was like, well, he did the
Fish.
wine, he did the fishes and
fish
the bread,
and wine and then bread, and he walk on the water.
and walked on the water. Are we leaving one out?
If we are, I can't remember. It's been a while. I don't read my Bible as much.
Well, I mean,
but any one of those is a wonderful,
Right,
a
and then
miraculous
we did like
thing.
6 more.
He did plenty.
Well,
Now,
no,
he didn't
I'm
need
saying
to do.
we just named like we did like, oh, that's crazy. He did what?
Yeah.
It made the blind man see. Yeah, and then he also walked on the water. What?
Yeah, and Lazarus, move that tone.
And me standing here like, did we leave one out? Like Jesus going like, leave one out. I'm sorry. What else did you want me to do?
Yeah.
Fly around like a damn bird?
That's old Pontius Pilate did that to him. Like, why don't you show me how you do that magic now? And then Jesus said, I don't show you. And then put him on the cross. Pitiful. Well, I better do my sponsor on here. I got to do sponsor before we get off of here.
Sponsor time. A lot of news. I feel like there's going
I
to be
can't
a
keep
lot
up
of
with
news.
instead of news, let's just call it lies. Let's just call it what it is. Because it's you're mad about this lie, then he lied that way. There's just a lot of lies. What the hell it is? News need to just say what it is. He lied. The guy sponsor on here is, I got to start right. I'm former mayor Jackie Broles here. Come on down to
Some
Jockeys.
people would say failed mayor.
Oh, just former, not failed. It just
Failed.
well,
You failed at it.
I didn't necessarily. Some people liked it. Now that don't, it's an eye of the beholder.
How long were you mayor?
And
Couple weeks.
Couple weeks, something like that. Yeah, hey, it's an experience. And how long were you mayor? See, so there.
I was
Yeah,
I was
you
never
never.
mayor.
That's right.
Also,
that's
I
right.
never got kicked out of the office of mayor.
Oh,
I'm one up on you there.
a lot of.
I'm not a failed mayor.
A lot of that's complicated. I don't want to get into it now. I got to do my damn sponsor.
We got new mayor anyway.
I work at Jockeys, and the new mayor. That's right. He's supposed to do a fireside chat. We're still gonna do that.
Oh yeah. Well, that's important. I got a text here from Mr. Brittlebeak. He said, "Don't forget the fire." We got a message from the. We have to. It's part of the podcast.
Is fireside. Yeah, if you do a podcast in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, you have to do this, which is it's what it is. It's a mayor. He's in charge. He run the show, so we need to hear. It's a fireside chat from Mayor Ghostbird. We'll be right back, and I'll do my sponsor. And that's our. I think he's done now. Yeah, that's Mayor Ghostbird fireside chat.
Yeah,
what
forced Jackie out, failed mayor, failed policies,
Nah.
sad.
That's not.
Mr. Drib, Mr. Eggbottom, and Mr. Brittlebeak, they made sure that Jackie, after he appointed them to his cabinet, they forced him out. We may be seeing a replay of that in the Trump administration. Not with bird people, but with, here's Mr. Brittlebeak text.
Hey, what did he say? We don't understand.
He gets on there. Mayor Ghostbird says the shrieks and the squawks, and then one of the Mr. Drib or it says Murfreesboro first.
Oh, that's not bad. That's good. That's something. Yeah.
That's something a mayor should say, I guess.
Yeah, we'd be proud of where he's from. Even though I don't think he's necessarily born here, as far as I know. I thought he exotic animal when he was alive, when he was just sick. Not sure where I have to talk. I need to talk to Dr. Bird Lady about that. Find out where. But I don't know where. Got a hold
what
of
you
that
say,
thing,
man.
I'm just saying I didn't know it. Am I not supposed to say where?
No, you're
Mayor
not.
Ghostbird's
It's a law. You're not supposed. No, you're not supposed to say Dr. Bird Lady's name.
Oh yeah. Never mind.
That's the 11th commandment that they chiseled into that book of 10 Commandments. They built a huge statue. See, some people say, you can't have a statue of the 10 Commandments on the courthouse lawn. Well, they do here in Murfreesboro.
Absolutely, yeah.
And they built a giant, it's as big as two men, and it's in a nest. surrounded by eggs, and there's 11 commandments, and the 11th one is do not say Dr. Birdlady's name.
Yeah. Which, if you're just going to keep the other ones what they should be, I don't mind adding just, that's...
It's more playful.
Yeah.
I don't think of it as a real commandment.
Well,
But it is a law. It's
watch
a law.
watch
An
your step
enforceable
one way.
law.
Yeah, one way or the other. Well, if you're in a hurry, if you're coming through Murfreesboro in a hurry, you got to get back on the freeway. Just run in and get some gas. Pull in the jockeys. Well, you might find me behind the counter wishing you a good day, ringing you up on the cash register, telling you to put that change right in your pocket on the way
Jockey
out.
says don't do that.
Well, he ain't there. When
I heard him. Where
I
you
don't
out?
care what you heard.
And you go, yes, sir, yes, sir.
Well, I got to keep this job. He tell me
Him
one
go
thing.
back
another.
laughing like, yeah.
Well, that's what people liked what I said when I had my own market, and I'm gonna do it here when he ain't around. I don't care if he hears this or not. He'll just have to give me another cussing.
He won't listen to this.
Well, I know he won't. But I just come on in. I'd be happy to see your smiling face. Like I said, get your gas. One of you pump the gas in the other one, and get you some candy. Get you some, cigarettes, whatever you need. Pot of meat, anything in there.
A good
bam.
deli section.
I don't like it. It's like a New York. It's like a deli stuff. I don't.
Who's making that salmon salad? Because that's good.
I don't care for it. I don't know. I run the cash register. I ain't allowed to cook here. I ain't even allowed to go. You heard him when I tried to go back there and say, that smells good. They were finally making something that smelled good. He cussed me up and down till he get back to who watching the counter right now. I said, well, ain't nobody in here. And he said, you don't know that. Which I did know.
He was winking at me the whole time. Get your old ass back up there.
Well, that's got my job. Appreciate the job. I'll say that. But come on.
He's like, what smells so good? This mop and glow?
Come on down
That
to
was good.
Jockeys.
Idiot.
Come in, get you eat your snacks, get you deli sandwich, whatever you want. Get you cold beer. I got cold beer in the back. Come on in the Jockeys. And let me tell you now what we're doing. The Jockeys is something I ain't got nothing to do with it, but that's just how it works. For every $3 you spend in Jockeys Market, you get a jockey dollar, like jockey money.
dollar.
Jockey dollar, what
Jockey
you call it.
money?
Every $3 you give me when you buy something here, I turn around, put in your hand with your change if there is any. You also get a jockey dollar, and you save these up like points or something. I don't understand it completely, but you bring it back, and that's the rate. You get one jockey dollar's worth $3 regular dollars.
$3 you spend of regular American
money, yeah.
You put in their hand you know what it reminds me of? It's about that size too, and it has Joe Camel on it as well. It reminds me of those little Joe Camel dollars you used to get.
I remember
when
those.
Was that?
Yeah, that's
back
years
in the 90s.
Yeah, you used to say you camel
bucks.
Yeah, camel bucks, what to call it. It ain't like that because this ain't cigarettes.
But Joe Camel's on them, and somebody's written it looks like in a Sharpie as if they were writing a speech. It says jockey.
But you don't have to get cigarettes with the camel money, jockey money.
No, you just put it. If they spend $3, you give them.
Now you can next time you come in, you can give me that dollar, but it ain't gonna cover $3 though. Don't think of it that way. Like if you give me $3, you get one of those. But if you bring it back, it ain't worth $3. You understand what I'm saying?
So you have to save
a
bunch of jockey dollars.
Jockey dollars. If you get 20 jockey dollars, you can get there's a thing. I ain't seen it. He got a list of it all over there by the pickup window.
Where's he store all them jockey dollars?
Huh?
How many jockey dollars did he have printed up or written on?
I don't know. Got to stack up 'em. I don't know. He gonna see how it goes over first, I guess. I don't know.
Why don't you steal some of them jockey
I ain't gonna
dollars?
steal nothing. I ain't never stolen my life. I ain't gonna start now.
And if you walk down there with a handful of jockey dollars every night, I come in and use it to get a Snickers, and then after you get off,
I ain't gonna be no
I'll
party.
split that Snickers with you.
I ain't gonna be no kind of part of any scheme of yours. I'm telling you right now, no sir. You about tried to rip off a church.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't gonna rip. I'll lose my job.
Listen,
if I wasn't working there, you do whatever the hell you want with jockeys. You go in there and knock him in the face like a head of Nazi. It wouldn't bother me one lick. But I gotta work there. I gotta support my wife. Gotta
Why don't you support your wife by grabbing a handful
No,
of jockey dollars?
that'll lose the damn. I don't steal. I don't
and then
care.
you give them to me. He'll never suspect it, and I'll be like, "Oh, I've got a whole bunch of jockey dollars here,
No.
Jackie, and I would like today a Kit Kat." And
Nope.
then you meet me around back, and I
I ain't gonna meet
two
everybody
pieces
around
of
back.
the Kit Kat for me,
No,
one piece for you, and I
Nope.
give you one to take your wife.
no. You heard him jump me up and down just walking in the kitchen. I can't leave that cash register, and I sure
Well,
as hell
people
can't.
drive off without paying for gas all the time.
Oh, they do not. Don't start that. No, that ain't true. That's
I mean,
only
I
happened.
do.
That's only happened a couple of times. I didn't know if it's you or not.
Well, people pay me jockey bucks to drive their car up and drive off before I pay for gas, and I wear
better not
different
let me see you.
disguises.
You better not let me see
Well,
you. That's
you
all I'm
can
saying.
see me, but you got to catch me.
I'm not gonna get. I ain't allowed to get up from that counter when I'm sitting in there. I have to sit right there. Hold it. He told me. I said I need a bathroom break. You get up in age. You got old people problem. You got to go to the bathroom. He said, no, sir. You get a break at 3:00. Get down there at 6 in the morning. 3:00. Get a break.
He's
Bathroom
so
break.
mean to you. He hates you.
He don't.
Long-time rivals, Jackie and Jockey.
Well, I don't care for him too much.
What
I guess.
happened to Jicky?
I don't know the first thing about Jickeys. Jickeys, if you listen and if you're hiring, I'd come on over there to right now. I appreciate you giving me a job, but I don't appreciate the abuse. And he just riding me. That's what he just trying to get a rise out of me. But I ain't gonna let him have it. He can sit there and run his mouth all he wants. I don't know what he wants, but he ain't gonna. I'm just gonna do my job and get paid to do what I do. It simplifies things than it used to be. I had to run everything, get it up myself. Now I just sit there and work at the cash register. Well, I take a garbage out when he tells me. He tell me to take a garbage out, and he tell me to bust the tables. But other than that, that's all I'm going to do, and I sure as ain't going to steal from him. I appreciate the work. So go down to Jockey's. Come on down to Jockey's. Anytime. You probably see me there.
You may say me there wearing a fake mustache, driving off, squalling the
No,
tires.
Don't let me see it.
Jackie in there yelling like, who was that?
You can do that all you want. Just don't do it on my watch. I hear it enough. If you want to do
I
that.
do it to Carol, too.
Well, Carol, do it when Carol's working, not me, because I don't want to hear it.
Carol will run after you.
I'm going to get chewed out one way or the other. Don't give him a real reason to chew me out, because I'll be there an extra 20 minutes before I get off work.
Let me tell you the thing about Carol. She's in good shape. She's little. She's thin. She got a strong preliminary burst of energy. So when you peel out of there, she's going to run after you, and she's almost going to catch you.
Yeah, you don't want her catching. I tell you right now.
Traffic is bad. You got to watch a little bit when you pull out of there. You can squall your tires, but you still got to pull on the Memorial.
Yeah, you don't want her.
But the thing is, if you can pull on the Memorial, her lungs going to give out. Because she smokes what?
Well, you're in a car. Of course, she can't run as fast as a car.
She can make it to the end of the parking lot.
She'll
and
get
then
down
she's
there,
gotta
but if she
stoop
gets a hold
over.
of you, it's like almost like an electric fence sort of thing. But
Oh,
that's just
yeah.
because it's uphill. They ain't a real electric fence. It's just it
like
goes.
a dog.
She ain't gonna go. Yeah, but if she gets a hold of you between the front door and the parking lot, you in trouble. I wouldn't
went
want
to
to get a
school
hold
with
of her.
Carol. She was the first person I ever knew to smoke.
She smoked.
Second grade. She's like, look, come here, everybody, look at this.
She smoked one like I used to, one right after the other.
Yep.
I quit. Doctor told me I had to quit.
I said, your grandbabies ain't gonna live to see they even had a grandma.
She got 4 grandchildren. They see her all the time. I mean,
She
they see her
age.
smoke, but she got.
She got 4 grandkids. She's my age. She's smoking 7 packs a day.
Yeah.
She said, well, if I ain't smoking, they ain't gonna live till tomorrow because they gonna get on my last nerve.
Yeah, well, I was young and run wild. She bring when they
Well,
come down the
they're
store.
smoking, Jackie. I see them smoking.
They can't smoke inside, neither outside.
No,
The
you
children
can't smoke. Children
No.
cannot. No one can smoke inside, but children can smoke outside.
Well, I frown on it, but they ain't my children. So
It's still America.
if they want to buy it,
now.
if they want to buy it from me, it's I need to see ID, all that. Same with the beer. I don't help nobody out. I used to help soldiers, but then I got in trouble over that with my own store years ago. If you served in the army and you was underage, I do what I should supposed to do.
How many underage soldiers come in your store?
Oh, used to years ago. He come in every week. He come in all the time. I said, thank you for your service. Had a picture of himself. He in uniform, little sailor uniform. He showed it to me once, and I said, I remember you ain't got to show it to me, so you go back there and get what you want. But
How old was he, you think?
I thought he's supposed to be 21 years old, but I don't think he was. I think he's 19, 20 something. I don't know. But he come in every week. He come in and tell me every week where he was stationed the week before, where he went. Would tell me all what happened between.
Changed from week to week.
Yeah, he went all over. I said in the Navy, that's what you do. You get in the boat. They sail you all over the world.
But Port of Murfreesboro every weekend.
Well, he got had to leave. He guess he had a family. He said had a baby to take care of, and he said how it is, baby crying, and I need a break. And I said, well, you go back there, get your cold bed, do what you need to do.
And you got in trouble over that?
Well, I got in trouble. I know people at the police, and we made an arrangement, and I didn't do it no more. I put it that way. And leave it at that.
You may be better off where you're at now.
Huh?
Jackie, I got a sponsor this week, and I think you're really going to like it. I'm not talking about Naked Church, my latest scheme to make plenty of money. I'm not even talking about when summer comes around and after the offerings took up, and I'm the church accountant at this big church here in Murfreesboro, how I'm going to take an offering plate and just go through the parking lot and steal stuff out of cars with the windows rolled down. I got another sponsor I'd like to talk about today, Jackie. This is a sponsor that actually paid me $25.
Yeah.
I just want a Washington Post alert on my phone. It says Trump to sign executive orders enabling construction of proposed border wall and targeting sanctuary cities. So I like that he's going to war with American cities.
Well, sure.
Why not? Folks, new spaghetti.
Huh?
New spaghetti.
No spaghetti.
New spaghetti.
What's new about it?
You don't say.
What do you mean, don't say?
It just says new spaghetti.
Why's
folks.
it got new on it?
Coming soon.
No spaghetti?
All will be revealed, it says.
Well, what's it? It's spaghetti. It's spaghetti. What's new about it?
Well,
I
think
don't make
about
it
all
if
the
it's something.
Different ways it could be new.
How you got spaghetti sauce? You got the spaghetti underneath
Well, let
it.
your imagination run wild, man.
I don't.
New spaghetti. That
Well,
could
if
be
it's too new, then it ain't spaghetti anymore. It's something else.
Oh, I'm excited. You can naysay all you want.
Man.
Everybody in Murfreesboro is talking about the signs they see all over town. New spaghetti.
I seen that. I didn't know what the hell. I thought that was some sort of.
What, a movie?
I didn't know. Hell, I don't know what it is. See that?
What kind of movie would that be?
It could have been a TV show or something. New spaghetti. I don't know what it is. It could be a detective's last
TV
name.
show. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Its whole last name is New Spaghetti?
No, just spaghetti, like Italian name or something.
And maybe you missed the original Spaghetti series, and like New Spaghetti coming to CBS.
I guess that's what it is.
It'd be on CBS. Like, who are you? You're Nick Spaghetti, son? Yeah, it's 2017. I'm on a CBS detective show. I'm Nick Spaghetti's son. Where's the crook at? He's in the back there. Be careful with him. He's a live one.
Go get him in.
That makes sense now that you put it like that.
But this is spaghetti you eat. This regular spaghetti. What, does it come in a jar? What is it? Spaghetti sauce, or is it the whole thing? What is it?
Looks like somebody's got their interest peaked. Looks like somebody graduated top of their class at marketing school, because Jackie Brawls is on the hook. Whatever New Spaghetti is, Jackie Brawls is going to be there on day one.
When's that?
When's
day one? What the hell is it?
It don't say.
What do you mean don't say it? What, no, you just get on here and say New Spaghetti? That's it?
When Batman put all his billboards out that just had the bat symbol kind of cut off and nobody knew what it was, and they thought, well, what is this? Just some more of George Bush's bullshit. Turned out it was the most effective marketing campaign this side of Camel Bucks.
Everybody likes Batman, yeah.
So it didn't say when it was coming out, although it could have. Actually, I think it did. I think it did say June 23rd on it. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe fucking New Spaghetti's coming out June 23rd.
Watch your mouth. I don't have to hear the mouth.
All I know is New Spaghetti. All will be revealed.
All right. I look forward to if it's good. Is it edible? What is you eating spaghetti?
I'm assuming. Here's what we know so far: New Spaghetti. All will be revealed.
Well,
so I'm assuming it's food. It could be a restaurant.
Whatever it is, I don't know.
It could be it. It's got the sauce in it. I don't know. Maybe it's a fork. It's got the spaghetti. You want to buy the spaghetti? You know how
there's two different kinds. There's spaghetti. The sauce come like, ragu, whatever it is. All those different kinds. Paul Newman spaghettis.
Yep.
That's just a sauce in a jar. Yep. But then Chef Boyardee put it all in a can. He put the spaghetti, and then the orange sauce in the meatball. But all that's together in a can. Some of it's just a sauce, and some's in a can. You don't know which one.
That's good, that stuff at Chef Boyardee.
Man, Chef Boyardee know what he's doing. He's a good cook.
Who did he support for president, do you think?
I don't know. I don't know first thing about it.
If he come out and started bashing Trump like Meryl Streep and was like, he's no good for the country, would you listen to him, or would that turn you off? Would you be like, get back in the kitchen, Chef Boyardee? I don't want to hear your opinions.
I don't know. I don't want him to. He could, if he's. I don't think he's American, though, is he? He ain't from America, is he? I don't know where he's from.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But if he is, let's say if he got his green card, whatever it is, he's illegal.
Yeah.
He's legal now. He's entitled to his opinion, whether I want to hear it or not. I don't want him just sitting around talking about Trump all the time. I still want to eat spaghetti. I want him to do what I like him to do.
Because it could be he could be like, oh, Trump, he's a make America great again.
And there ain't no different than half the people around here, so he might as well do it.
Best.
They don't make his spaghetti taste any worse than it normally does. I tell you what, spaghetti is okay. I like that beefaroni. That's the thing I like about he makes out of all of his recipes. That beefaroni in a can.
Man, you ever suicided? You put some beefaroni in there and you put some of them little pillowy things.
No, you like to put them raviolis in it. You mix it up. You used to do that here.
Yeah.
We'd have 9 a drink and you come down and I said, I got some of that good beefaroni. Want me some of that? And you throw ravioli in that with it.
Yeah, Boy Frankenstein.
There's two different things to me. I like just one in my mouth. I don't want both of those.
Put a fucking spaghetti-o in there,
Watch your mouth. Why do you got it? I don't need to hear the cussing. I like beefaroni. The spaghetti's okay. Ravioli's good too, but don't mix it up. I don't want just different textures for each one. They all kind of taste the same. I'll be honest, they do. They all kind of taste the same, but the different texture in your mouth, what you like on your tongue, take a pick, whichever kind you want.
You ever make a sandwich?
What?
Butter up some bread.
I put on open sandwich. Open face sandwich. You just beefaroni.
I make a grilled cheese out of it.
Yeah. It's good. I just don't like mixing it up with other. I mix it with bread, that's one thing, but don't mix it with other stuff just like it. It's different.
He's got to be from Italy, right?
I don't know where he's from. He don't seem like he don't look like he's American on the can. When you look at him, he look like he's from somewhere else.
Be careful, Chef Boyardee. You don't know what's gonna happen these days.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've got relatives in another country, you might want to pay him a little visit.
Whatever
see how things shake out.
Whatever his political beliefs or whatever, I don't need to hear it. Good for him. He's welcome to say what he wants, but I just like the food. That's his job. Do your job. Take a little time to say whatever you want to, but mainly do your job. Like Meryl Streep, her job is to get awards. That's what she does. She goes everywhere and gets awards. Just do your job. When you're not working, then you can say whatever you want about the president. But people want to see you do what you do best, and that's go on there and get an award. She goes on all the shows, gets one. She got one from every single one of them, didn't she?
I think so.
She got there ain't a show that guys give out awards. I ain't have her on it. Well, they ain't give her one yet.
You got to give her something if she comes on your show.
Yeah, if you don't,
then knick-knack or whatever.
Oh, you be in trouble. Good luck. You heard what she said about Trump. Can you imagine what she'd say if she showed up? You didn't give her one else. That's what she does. So that's her job, and so be it. That's do your job, and then on the off time, if you at a restaurant, or if you sitting around reading a newspaper or something, and read something about say what you want, that's fine. You entitled to do that. But when you's at work, you should be at work. I try not to engage in those kind of conversations here at Jockey's. Well, he said to zip it. He heard me say a couple of times about,
he loves Trump.
Well, Trump irritates the hell out of me sometimes, and I let something slip, and he'll zip it. Zip it, old man. That's what he said.
I got some Chef Boyardee upstairs. Her granny does.
Really?
Yeah. But her boyfriend's up there.
Her boyfriend? Who's she seeing now? Is the same fella?
Yeah.
He nice. Seems like a nice man.
He's all right. He creeps me out a little bit.
Well, they ain't necessarily in the kitchen if you want to go up there and
He's up there. I can tell.
Well,
it's right. The kitchen right above. I can hear him
I hear knocking around.
Scooting his chair up and down. He's too old, man. He's too old. I don't need another old person.
Old people shouldn't do nothing as far as you're concerned. Old people are supposed to lay around and die.
She goes and she goes.
She goes everywhere. She goes to Las Vegas. She goes down. She Gatling for fire and stuff. She should go up.
He's gonna slow her down.
Up there, yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe
she'll stay here, take care of him. I like it when she's gone. I got the run of the place. I bring
that's all
girls
it is
over.
for you. Yeah, you should. Don't worry about her happiness. Just worry about you. You bring a girl in here, she got to be drunk and, good Lord, pitiful.
I pretty much stopped bringing girls down here.
Well, good.
I wait till Granny's gonna take them in her bedroom.
Any girl in her right mind wouldn't come down here unless you had her out drinking all night.
No, girls these days don't like to go down in basements.
Well, good for them. They should know better. Yeah, good for them.
I can hear him up there. He's got to go. I got to get rid of this old man.
He a nice old man. What's wrong with him? Ain't nothing wrong with him. Like I said, just put a smile on her face. All they do, I think, is watch TV, isn't it? Well, they don't do nothing.
I had one of his undershirts in my. She brung my clean clothes down here after washing them. Had one of his undershirts in it.
Right.
I said, "What is this?" He just thin and smelled.
And you got to wash it if he comes over here all the time. She
said, "Well, this must be Turkles." What's he doing with his shirt off?
Well,
in here,
he may have spilled something on it. We don't know what he did.
I know.
Well, it ain't none of your business whatever he did. If that's her logic,
well, then they need to keep it down.
Oh, hell.
Russia.
What's in me?
Well, I'm not quite sure what's in you, and I wish I did know.
What's in me?
Again, doctor's orders. I'm not allowed to get inside to look around.
What's in me?
Normally, I would love to do it. Let me think now. Give me a hint. Just give me a hint this time.
What's in me?
Well, just give me a hint. I'm kind of handicapped here. Just help me out. Just anything.
It's a thing. What's in me?
I really don't know. I wish I did. If I could get inside you, I surely would. But the doctor's orders says sit this one out. And if you happen to guess right, then scream and shout.
What's in me?
I can't say, not today, but tomorrow, I hope I get it.
What's in